high right field. The right fielder is there, and Connor Hauk puts it away to end the top half of the second inning. No runs, a walk, no hits, and a man left. And after an inning and a half, it is 0-0. We're going to keep it right here, though, as we'll go to the bottom of the second. And Tom Prince, one of the great things about this, the AAABA All-Star game, is you and I have seen most of these young men playing high school baseball.
Yep.
And it's great to see. I believe
we had a former Colt Boys Barrows Cup winner here, too. Brian Norson, our very first Colt Boys Barrows Cup winner.
So, and I guess some of these kids age out from this league, and then will go on to play Muni AAA should they want to continue playing.
Correct.
Well, hopefully all our technical difficulties are
I think so.
up.
We apologize. We had a lot of different things happen last minute to us, but we got it back up and running, and we got everything going. So, since we came on late, why don't you let everybody know the lineups, what we got going right here, because they didn't hear the initial opening ceremony portion. So if you can go through the lineups and just let everybody know, kind of who's in this game.
All right, I'll run down the batting orders. For South, James Simon Selly plays shortstop. Jake Hollins is one of the extra hitters, and Max Schmarter is the catcher. Jack Duffick is at first base. Owen Silliman in center field. Blaze Colbert at third, Andrew Hearn in left field, Alex Webster at second base, Liam McCarty, another extra hitter, Connor Hauk, the right fielder, and Robert Leach is on the mound. Now, the North lineup, Christian Pagano at second base, Trent Rumley at short, Brian Norson at first base. Norson got a base hit his first time up. Vinny Stutz in right field, Tyler Curl, the DH. Joey Haynes, one of the extra hitters, Mason Cisco at third, Quinn Mahoney in center field, Nick Past catching, Joe Pagano in left field, and Matthew Barr on the mound. So those are the lineups. We're scoreless as we get set to start the bottom half of the second inning. The South will send Jack Duffick, Owen Silliman, and Blaze Colbert to the plate against right-hander Matthew Barr.
Leading off for Team South.
Some great players. Jack Duffick had a great year this year over at Hilbert, where he's a first baseman, but DH also. Think about that. They had a first baseman that was an All-American this year, Thomas Evans, and then now you got Jack Duffick, who's right there with him right now and is one of the strongest hitters over there. This is a great matchup and a great person to take over at that spot at first base.
And Duffick takes a ball 1-0 from Matthew Barr. And the pitch inside, and it's 2-0.
I've coached Jack since he was about 10 years old, I'll tell you. And his strength every single year was his bat. He always had a great bat.
Here's the ball 2 pitch. In there for a strike, and it's 2-1. I like it when you've coached the players because it gives us great insight into them. And you have coached an awful lot of young men coming through Western New York baseball, I'll say that. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Duffick. High foul fly down the right side and on a play, and the count goes to 2-2. On Duffick leading off the bottom half of the second inning for the South All-Stars. Coming to you from the Doug Smith press box at Sal Magley Stadium, the late great Doug Smith. Worked for Channel 4 for a long time. There's a line drive into left field for a base hit. It'll drop in there for a base hit, picked up by Quinn Mahoney, and he'll get it back into the infield, and it's a leadoff single for Duffick. That's the first hit of the ball game and the first base runner for the North squad, and that'll bring up Owen Silliman, the center fielder out of Iroquois.
And actually out of Albany now is where he's at, Silliman. But I'm going to tell you, this kid, his senior year, had one of the top senior years, right? If it wasn't for the fact that Nolan Smith took his team to the state championship, this is probably the young man that could have been player of the year right here.
And he fouls one back out of play. Count goes to 0-1.
You want to talk about a kid. Again, he was hitting over, it was somewhere around 550 this kid hit for the year. It was insane what he was hitting.
Duffick leads from first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 0-2. Silliman a good cut at that one, and it's 0-2.
and Matt Barr out there, the pitcher right here for Cheektowaga, right? Fortunately, he hasn't had what the success behind him that he has, but this kid can choose where he's going to go, whether he wants to be a pitcher and do something, or does he do something from the quarterback position, because he is the quarterback for Cheektowaga this year.
Called strike 3, strikes out Silliman, so he hasn't made his choice yet. Blaze Colbert, the third baseman, is the batter with Duffick on at first and one away in the bottom of the second.
I will be shocked it's not baseball. I'm going to be honest with you.
Stranger things have happened.
Absolutely, but he's just been this good. And you can see when he's getting on some of these teams, right, these travel teams that he's traveled, he has been their number one pitcher out there. When this kid gets defense behind him, watch out. He is unbelievable on the mound.
Ball 1 to Blaze Colbert playing third base. So Matthew Barr yet to pick a school to play college baseball or football, but most likely baseball. The pitch outside, and it's 2-0. On Blaze Colbert, the third baseman, batting left-handed. Here's the pitch from Barr. High foul fly down the left side and out of play. 2-1.
When COVID hit and we were all trying to just find time out on a field and social distance, I actually got a chance to watch Blaze hit by himself out on the field in DePew. I was watching him. Home run, home run, home run. I mean, this kid's got power, too, to boot.
The pitch. In there on the outside corner, and the count evens up at 2-2. I don't think anybody will miss those COVID days.
No,
That's
but it was, you could see when everyone was just trying to get out and do something, and you know, and we were trying to get out as a team out on the field.
The pitch, just off the outside corner and low, 3-2. I will say you were one of the most instrumental figures in getting baseball up and running. Not only your league, but high school too. You were way ahead of the curve in figuring things out, and I take my hat off to you for that. The pitch. High and outside, that's ball 4, and they're runners at first and second with one away here in the bottom half of the second inning.
The left fielder, number 12, Andrew Hearn.
Andrew Hearn, the left fielder, is the batter now, another left-handed batter against Matthew Barr. Barr with a base hit and a walk allowed here in the bottom of the second so far. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Good pitch there.
Hearn is another one of our Division I players here. He actually is a Star Point graduate is what he is, and he's off to Quinnipiac out of Connecticut is where he's going to be playing his ball.
And it's fouled down the right side. The count goes to 0-2. Quinnipiac won the NCAA men's hockey tournament in a thrilling overtime win over Minnesota. The pitch gets past the catcher. It leaked past, and the runners will move up. And it's a ball, and now Duffick goes to third, Colbert to second. And it's ball 1, strike 2 on Andrew Hearn. Looked like it hit the glove and just went through his legs. If it were a goaltender in hockey, you'd call it the 5-hole. So second and third, one away. Scoreless in the bottom of the second. Matthew Barr in a jam. He's trying to work out of it here. Hearn bats left-handed. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Foul out of play. Count holds at 1-2. Plenty of baseball left today. If you don't want to watch us online, come out and watch it in person. Plenty of room here at Sal Magley Field. The 1-2 pitch. And the bat breaks. That could have been very dangerous to second base. The throw to first is in time, and the run scores. Christian Pagano to Brian Norson. And Duffick scores, and it's 1-0 as South takes the lead. That bat shattered in half. And could have been a very dangerous situation, but fortunately the bat broke and didn't hit anybody. Alex Webster is the batter with 2 down and a runner on at third. A lot of left-handed batters seemingly in this lineup. 1-0 South here in the bottom of the second. Alex Webster, the second baseman. Facing Matthew Barr. Plays Colbert on at third, and he skies one foul out of play. 0-1.
So I coached Mr. Webster here for years.
Okay, 0-1 on Alex Webster. The pitch. Way outside. Nice stop by Nick Past. And the count evens up at 1-1. Now, was he a multi-sport guy in high school? Or?
No, he's pretty much a baseball guy, is what he is. Excuse me on there.
There's the 1-1 pitch. Chopped slowly. That's a tough play. First baseman Norson gloves it to Barr, the pitcher covering in time for the out. Nice play there. They work on that from day one in spring training, and you could see, well, they don't have spring training. These are all-star teams, but you can see that was a really nice play, too. After 2 complete, it is the South 1, the North 0. You're watching AAABA baseball, the all-star game on Western New York Athletics.
New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Top half of the third inning, Joe Pagano leads off, and he will face Gabe Hayek, the new pitcher for the South Side. 1-0 in favor of the South squad. The pitch. Outside and low, and gets past catcher Schmarter, goes back toward the screen.
And Gabe Hayek is a St. Joe's graduate, currently at Baldwin Wallace, who's had huge success.
High fly ball into right field. Right fielder racing over, and Connor Hauk makes a nice running catch. And there's one away.
Yeah, Baldwin Wallace has committed, have been a part of the Division III World Series for the last couple of years and have made a run. I want to say they were in the championship this past year.
You're probably right. The only thing I know is a little bit outside of Cleveland, I think.
Baldwin Wallace, isn't that outside of Pittsburgh?
That I'm not.
I'm not sure, though. Don't bank me on that.
There's a strike to Christian Pagano. I could be wrong. I thought it was outside Cleveland, west of Cleveland, but I'm not 100% certain. There's a foul on a play, and count goes to 0-2 on Christian Pagano. Right-handed batter Gabe Hayek winds it up and fires. Chop foul at home plate. Count holds at 0-2.
You are correct. Berea, Ohio.
Oh, that's where the Browns train. It's in Berea. Okay. So 0-2 on Christian Pagano with 1 out in the top of the third, and the South leading the North 1-0. The pitch. Down low, ball 1-2. Robert Leach pitched the first 2 innings for the South side, and now Gabe Hayek. The pitch. Inside, 2-2. Line drive into left field. That's a base hit for Christian Pagano. And there's a runner at first with 1 away for the North squad. And Trent Rumley, who walked his first time up, is the batter.
Rumley, if you remember back at his senior year, he actually had an injury is what he had his senior year and couldn't get back into it. He got hurt in basketball, and it carried into his baseball season his senior year. But he is actually a Division I baseball player over at Canisius, and this kid has always been one of the best in the area, ever since he was in high school.
Takes a ball, 1-0. Did you coach him too?
No, kind of a little bit. but Trent went to St. Mary's. That's where he, really excelled in high school baseball.
Runner leads from first. That's Christian Pagano. The pitch. Missed for a ball. 2-0.
This kid wants to swing the bat, I'll tell you. He hates walking. He wants his hacks.
He walked his first time up. Haig fires, and there's a bouncing ball. Diving stop by the second baseman to short for 1. Back to first in time for a double play. Alex Webster to James Simoncelli to Jack Duffick. Put a star by that one. Started by Webster diving toward the right field foul line to gobble up the ground ball.
See, now he's going to expect me to go out there and do an interview because he made a play like that.
Oh, well, that'll do it for the North here in the top half of the third. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left after 2.5. It's the South 1, the North 0. And you're watching AAABA baseball on Western New York Athletics.
New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Bottom half of the third, the South leading 1-0. Spencer Harford on the mound now for the North team, and Liam McCarty will lead it off. Connor Hauk will follow, and then back to the top of the order for James Simoncelli.
Spencer Harford, actually a Silver Creek graduate, is where he's out of in high school.
The pitch. Bouncing ball toward short, gloved by Rumley. The throw to first is in time. 1 pitch and 1 out here in the bottom of the third. And that will bring up Connor Hauk, the right fielder.
Right fielder number 11.
Spencer currently pitching, though, for ECC now is where he is.
I'll tell you, ECC, you and I did an ECC NCCC doubleheader one day. What a great rivalry. It's because there are a lot of young men who played in Western New York on those teams. And the two young men, there's a ball outside 1-0 to Connor Houck. The two young men from Depew are headed to
Trip, yeah.
Josh Toolin and Eric Woodley are going to end Trip. So that'll be fun to watch them develop. And the count evens at 1-1 as Houck takes a called strike one. 1-1. Harford winds it up and fires. Outside and low. And it is ball 2-2-1.
It will be interesting to see those two players. What are they going to do, right? Because very rarely will you see at the next level somebody play a pitcher in a position, right? And both of them are actually are strengths of position players too. I mean, Woodley as a center fielder shows his speed, shows the way he runs down balls. He's great on the mound. And the same thing that you look there for Toolin, he does it at shortstop just like he does on the mound. Be very interesting to see what happens to them at the next level.
Ball's in the dirt. Ball 3 and strike 1, I believe. And that's a really good point because those young men played those positions very well in high school. And they both pitched very well. They had great seasons, culminating in a state title. Bouncing ball toward the second baseman. Christian Pagano gloves it, throws to first, but not in time. Wow. Connor Houck beats out a slow, well, it wasn't hit that hard, but it wasn't hit that slowly either. But either way, Connor Houck showing his speed.
So they're interchanging players out there. I think that's Joey Haynes out there at second.
Oh, they made a change and didn't tell us.
Well, they said they were going to kind of, with their players, move them in and out on the field. So I won't be surprised that we see, kind of that happen. But if you look at, trying to see if I could pick up his number right there.
Well, Simon Selly bounced out to the third baseman his first time up. Houck is on at first with one away. In the bottom of the third, South leading 1-0. And the runner goes. There's no throw to second. It'll be a stolen base for Connor Houck. Derek Onovello decided not to make a throw. And there's a runner at second with one away. I'm going to say you're probably right. You have a very good eye.
Should be Curl at first right now.
There's a high foul fly down the right side. A right fielder gives chase, but Vinny Stutz won't get there. Yeah, Curl at first.
Yep.
Tyler Curl. Okay, so Brian Norson is out. Good thing you got good eyes. There's the pitch to Simon Selly. With a runner at second and one away. There's a high pop-up, short right field. The right fielder is there, makes the catch, and they're two away, and the runner will stay at second base. Simon Selly flies out. Now, I had Vinny Stutz in right field, but I'm not sure if that's still Stutz.
Hard to tell.
Okay.
You have the numbers, though, for them? Didn't you grab their numbers?
I have this, but those numbers are not correct.
No. Yeah, I was going to say, let me see what you got there.
So runner, and it's Jake Hollins is the batter.
Yes, that's still Stutz in right field.
Hollins swings and misses. Hollins out of Orchard Park. Somehow he's related to former Major Leaguer Dave Hollins.
Yep.
Do you know how exactly?
It's his uncle.
Oh, okay. Here's the pitch. Down low, ball 1-1. Long line of really good ball players coming out of Orchard Park.
Do you know, I just saw the stat that the last Western New Yorker to play in an all-star game since Jonah Heim was just named was Dave Hollins.
I didn't know that. Well, it's a slow roller at the shortstop.
Man,
he hurt himself.
Yeah, that didn't look good right there.
So Rumley.
And he's asking to come out.
Yeah, that's not good. So it's an infield hit for Hollins.
Oh man, I hope he didn't hurt himself bad right there.
I hope not too. He's limping off. Trent Rumley at shortstop. It was a slowly hit grounder towards short. He charged. Something happened after he picked it up.
It's the way he landed, because he went up in the air, and the way he came down, he landed the wrong way.
So we're going to have a change at shortstop as Rumley leaves the game. We have a number 7 going out there.
Now, that may be Pagano going out there right now.
Which one?
I think it's Christian.
Christian, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because there are two of them. And now there's first and third.
Catcher number 9, Max
with 2 away, and Max Schmarter was called down on strikes his first time up. The pitch. In there for a strike at the letters, 0-1. Christian Pagano in at shortstop for Rumley, who hopefully Rumley's all right. Runners lead from first and third. There goes Hollins to second to throw, and the slide to tag. He's out at second. Nice throw, great tag by Pagano just into the game as Derek Onovello throws him out. Hollins is caught stealing 2-6, and that'll do it for the South here in the bottom of the third. No runs, 2 infield hits, and 1 man left on base after 3 complete. South 1, North nothing, and you're watching AAABA All-Star Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Brian Norson leads off here for the North in the top half of the 4th inning. He got a base hit his first time up and then was stranded after getting the hit. The pitch, and he rips one right at the third baseman. And Blaze Colbert put the glove up and said, "Welcome to my mitt." A line drive out right at him. And 1 away. Batter now is right fielder Vinny Stutz, who was called out on strikes his first time up. You know, Tom, one of these days I'm going to sit down and add up all the kids you've coached. but you see, now you're not coaching anymore. And the pitch is a little high and tight, ball 1. And the other thing is now your youngest son, Luke, has graduated from Orchard Park and will play football at Hilbert.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you going to manage to see all these guys? Because, you know, I rely on you. You're like my encyclopedia for all these kids.
Oh, don't worry. I'm still going to be out there. So
that's what I wanted to hear.
You know, baseball is always going to be, you know, trump everything else.
And here's the pitch to Stutz. Ooh, it hit him. Oh, that had to hurt, and he'll head down to first base. And there's a runner on first with 1 away. And that will bring up the DH. Tyler Curl bounced out to the shortstop his first time up.
And Stutz, he's a former Lancaster graduate who actually will be playing at Mercyhurst is where he'll be playing right now.
About an hour and a half away in Erie, Pennsylvania. The pitch off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Now, Tyler here, right, who's actually at ECC, actually is a former teammate at St. Mary's with Rumley, former teammate with Rumley on the Western New York Prospects, right? I mean, they've been playing together for years.
And he rips a base hit into left field. And Stutz will stop at second base. Line drive base hit there for Tyler Curl, and that'll bring up extra hitter Joey Haynes. So Hayek in a bit of a jam here. Haynes fouled out to the left fielder. It was a great catch.
And how many times do we say that hit by pitch always costs you, right?
Yes,
the hit by pitch, the error, right? The walk, all those things always cost a pitcher every single game.
Sorry, he actually fouled out to the right fielder his first time up. Tries to check his swing, but takes a called strike anyway, and it's 0-1. Runners at first and second, one away, top of the fourth, 1-0 South. Hayek stretches and pitches on the outside corner for a strike and a beauty. And it's 0-2. Did you ever put together? I'm going to ask you to do this. You're going to hate me, but I'm going to ask you anyway.
I don't do enough. That's it. Hit on to it.
Here's the pitch. Good 0-2 pitch, but he laid off at 1-2. So what I want from you, like you don't have enough to do, I want of the years you've been coaching and doing this, I want your all Western New York top players at each position.
Oh, God.
I love making work for you. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He struck him out. I would be fascinated by that. You know, you and I have been doing this together for a while now. I think this is year number 3. And you have just amazing insight into so many players. Mason Cisco is the batter, first and second. 2 down. Cisco walked and stole a base his first time up. I would really like to know because some of those choices would be extremely difficult.
Oh, no doubt.
The pitch. Foul out of play down the left side. See, I never come up with anything easy or simple for you to do.
It never is.
No. Now, for those of you who don't know Tom and me that well, we both used to work at Channel 2 in Buffalo, and I would leave my desk and wander to Tom's office to go over some high school baseball stuff because we both have a passion for the sport. The pitch to Cisco is outside, ball 1-1. And believe me, I looked forward to that part of my day. You have no idea how much I did.
And then in football season, we'd add Dick Gallagher to the conversation.
Yes, we would. The late, great Dick Gallagher. 0-1 on Mason Cisco, the third baseman. The pitch. Outside, ball 1-1. 2-1, rather. Excuse me.
So do you know this is going to be the home field for Dieuville?
No, I didn't know. That's great.
And it looks like it's going to be for N-Trip. I think they're trying to close in on that one, too. So the N-Trip and Dieuville will be playing their games here.
That's awesome. The pitch in there for a strike. 2-2. Now, Niagara Falls High School will continue to play over at the Niagara Falls Complex.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's no reason
really
for them
nice,
to leave those fields.
No, it's a really nice complex over there. Now, Dieuville has that nice softball down off of Porter Avenue, I believe it is. Nice stop by catcher Sharmer. But
yeah,
that's
you're talking
not,
about the one right along the 190.
Yes, and now that's for soccer and softball, but I'm assuming I don't know if they can play baseball there.
No.
I didn't think so.
Small, yeah.
Well, that'd be great for them, wouldn't it? It'd be tremendous. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Struck him out. So Game Hayek works out of it with back-to-back strikeouts. And after 3.5, it is the South 1, the North nothing. The North has a hit by pitch and a base hit. They leave 2 on, and after 3.5, they still trail. The South 1-0. You are watching AAABA baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
We move to the bottom half of the fourth inning with the South leading the North 1-0 in the triple ABA All-Star game. The South will send Max Schmarter, Jack Duffick, and Owen Silliman to the plate against Josh Gergel.
Josh Gergel, a West Seneca East graduate, and he's now at N-Trip. And I knew it had to be an N-Trip player because as he was starting to warm up, I see the coach of N-Trip walking down with his radar gun ready to go. So you know he's watching him close.
Schmarter takes a strike, and then, ooh, that's a great pitch. Came curving in on his hands and off the bat.
Watch when the pitch goes up.
Oh, is that Mac?
It's Klinger-Smith, yeah.
Yep. And so it's 0-2 on Schmarter.
You'll see him right when the pitch goes up. Oh, someone was talking to him. Watch it. You'll see the gun come up.
That one just missed, and it's 1-2. The pitch. Breaking ball and a beauty. And he called it a ball, and the count evens at 2-2. That was close. Schmarter with a good eye there. And there's ball 3. 3-2 now. Schmarter leading off the bottom of the fourth. And there's the radar gun. The pitch. Foul back right at that radar gun. And that count holds at 3-2.
You know, I can tell you, if you are a pitcher and you're looking for someone, you know, that can take you to what the next level is, Matt Klinger-Smith knows his stuff when it comes to pitching.
Line drive into left center field, and that'll be a base hit as the left fielder, Joe Pagano, gets the ball, fires it back in, and Max Schmarter leads off the bottom of the fourth with a base hit.
How about Schmarter, though, what he's done? You're talking about a kid that came from, you know, one of the city schools, right? He literally comes from one of the city schools, and Olmsted, and has now taken his game as a catcher where he was to now turn himself into a corner player. Totally has changed his game just so he can really play at the next level and take things to what he's done to the next level.
Line down the right field line. It's a fair ball. Schmarter will hit second, head for third. Duffick goes to second, and it'll be a double. Runners at second and third with nobody out. That was really close. I bet that kicked up some chalk.
I got to be honest with you. I thought it was foul. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought it was foul.
Well, I saw the first base
And in
umpire.
fact, if you actually looked at Brian Norson, he looked up going like, there's no way, right?
Well, it's second and third with nobody out here, and Owen Silliman is the batter. The pitch. Breaking ball and a beauty in there for a strike. 0-1 from Josh Gergel.
And how about Jack Duffick? That's his second hit of the ball game right there, right? He's got a single out to left center and now a double out in the right field line.
Silliman swings and misses. Strike 2, 0-2. Silliman was called out on strikes his first time up. Schmarter singled. Duffick doubled. Second and third, nobody out. Bottom of the fourth, South up 1-0. Breaking ball grounded down the third baseline, just foul. Big break there for the North squad. Cisco backhanded it after it was called foul, but it's a 0-2 count on Owen Silliman. Blaze Colbert is the scheduled on-deck batter, and he is in the on-deck circle, no doubt. Pitches a ball, 1-2. Gergel stretches, pitches. Breaking ball is in tight, and it's 2-2.
He almost turned right into that pitch. You see the turn that he did? He turned, but what he did was actually almost get hit right on the elbow with the turn.
The pitch. High fly ball, well hit to deep left field, going back, and it is gone! A 3-run home run for Owen Silliman. He takes Josh Gergel out to left, and it's a 4-0 lead for the South. He crushed that one, kind of a no-doubter. But the left fielder, Pagano, turned around and watched it go. And it is 4-0. This Colbert walked his first time up, was stranded at third base. Duffick is 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored. Pitch is outside, ball 1-1.
I'll tell you, I know we couldn't get things up for the first inning. We were, we had some technical difficulties before we started. But you got to give some love to the starting pitcher for the South. That was Robert Leach, right? We didn't get a chance to talk about him. He was one of
There's a high fly ball down the right side. That's a fair ball. And one hops the fence. It'll be a ground rule double for Blaze Colbert. And that is 4 straight hits for the South squad. So Josh Gargle is being hit pretty hard here. Andrew Hearn is the scheduled hitter.
Left fielder number 12.
And it is Hearn. He bounced out to the second baseman and drove out a run when he did it. High and away, ball 1-0. Yes, Robert Leach, the perfect game.
Yeah, perfect game against Sweet Home. He was named ECIC 1's pitcher of the year. They actually didn't have a player of the year in ECIC 1, but they did have a pitcher of the year, and that was what Robert was named.
High pop-up is caught by shortstop Christian Pagano, and that is the first out here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And now Alex Webster is the batter. He bounced out the first baseman to the pitcher covering. So Gurgle records his first out. Owen Silliman thrilling the crowd, giving that one a jolt, a 3-run home run.
And to show how much more impressive that was, take a look at the flag right now.
Yeah, it's blowing the other way.
Blowing in is what it is, and blowing at us, and he hit that one into the wind and did that.
Here's the pitch to Webster. Swing and a miss. Count evens at 1-1. We're in the bottom of the 4th. It's the South 4, the North nothing. AAABA All-Star Baseball coming your way here on Western New York Athletics. We hope you're enjoying today's game. Here's the pitch. Up high for a ball, 2-1. Stu Boyer along with Tom Prince. Francis Beck is our producer. And who do we have on camera today?
Me.
You. Oh, you are multitasking, doing everything. Okay. In other words, you've set it all up. You are man about town, Mr. Everything. Never underestimate Tom Prince, because you will be sorry should you do that. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Webster with the runner at second. And he fouls one out of play off to the left. The swimming pool behind the stadium is now open.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. They got to be getting a lot of action this year. Just hope no one's gotten hit on the noggin over there.
You're not kidding. Yeah, the count is full on Webster. Colbert leads from second, and there's a high fly ball into right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Fair ball. That'll score a run. And heading to third is Webster. Look at him fly. Here comes the throw, the slide, the tag, and he's in there. Alex Webster triples in a run as Colbert scores, and it's a 5-0 game.
The extra hitter, number 73.
And that'll bring up Liam McCarty, who bounced out to the shortstop his first time up. 4 runs in the inning. And that's the 4th extra base hit.
Webby's always had some huge legs, right? He has speed is something he's been known for, and he showed it when he realized that was going to fall down. You really saw him open it up.
Turned on the Jets. Vinny Stutz gave chase, but it was just inside that right field foul line.
That's not Stutz out there anymore.
Okay. Well, the right fielder. Yeah. Here's the pitch. Down low and outside for a ball, 3-0. And Liam McCarty bounced out to shortstop his first time up. The pitch. Ball 4, he walked him. And there are runners at first and third here in the bottom half of the 4th inning.
The right fielder, number 11, Connor.
4 runs in the inning, and it's 5-0, the South. And we're going to get a conference on the mound here between Josh Gurgle, Derek Unavello, and one of the coaches for the North squad. We'll see how they're going to play this. There's still only 1 out in the inning. Schmarter started it with a base hit. Duffick doubled. Owen Silliman hit a 3-run home run. Colbert doubled. And Webster tripled. And then McCarty walked, and 4 runs are in the inning. So 5-0 South here as they opened up a lead here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And now the batter is Connor Houck, who got a base hit and stole a base back in the third. Here's the pitch to Houck. On the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Gurgle out of the stretch. Runners lead from first and third. Nice backhand stop by Anavello. And the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. Chopped slowly and diving stop by the shortstop. Throw to second is not in time. The run scores, and it's 6-0. That'll be an infield hit by Houck. He's 2 for 2. And he'll get an RBI on that one. It's 6-0. Great effort there by Christian Pagano at shortstop with the diving backhand stop, but he had no play, really. The ball was hit too slow. And there's a high fly ball into left field. It'll be caught by the left fielder for the second out of the inning. Joe Pagano puts that one away as Simon Selly flies out for the second out of the inning. And now the batter will be Jake Hollins, who fouled out. Great catch by the left fielder Pagano, and then got a base hit in the third and was thrown out trying to steal. So this will be the ninth batter of the inning here, will be Hollins. The pitch. Bouncing ball toward the second baseman. Gloved. He'll go the short way to second base. And that will do it as Hollins grounds out the second baseman to the shortstop. 5 runs on 5 hits in the inning after 4 complete. It is the South 6, the North nothing. And you are watching AAABA baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
You're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Top half of the 5th inning, and the North squad with some catching up to do. They trail 6-0. Quinn Mahoney bounced out to the shortstop his first time up. We have a new pitcher on for the South. He rips one foul. Look out down the left side, nothing in way. Mike Heilig is the new pitcher for the South.
Mike Former from St. Francis. He's currently at Brockport.
The pitch. High chopper, slowly hit toward the second baseman, gloved, and from the seat of his pants, Alex Webster throws to Jack Duffick for the first out. Nice play there by Webster. Charged the ball, slipped, fell, got the throw to Duffick in time, and there's one away. Derek Anavello will get his first at-bat. Against Heilig. Nick Pass started the game. Pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1.
He's in left or what? Okay. That's okay.
Here's the pitch. High and outside, ball 1, 1-1.
What number is Bosito again? Oh, 10, yeah, he's on there, yeah.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on Novello. And it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Top of the 5th. 6-0 South. Heilig fires, and he tries to check his swing, and does Novello. And the count evens at 2-2 on the left-handed batter. The 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3. I don't think Novello thought that was, I think he thought it was a little high, but the home plate umpire said strike 3, and we all know his opinion counts. Joe Pagano is the left fielder. He flew out to the right fielder his first time up. The pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Connor, go ahead. Pitch is in there for a strike, and very quickly it's 0-2. Connor Houck, of course, showing that speed, and of course, remember he had the final out in that Lancaster game for the go to the state semifinals. Did he not? Was he playing right field for Lancaster? Didn't he make the catch?
Oh, in the regional
Yes.
game you're talking about.
Yes.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Yes. Sorry, I got you confused there.
Connor did not. Did he play the outfield, or was he playing first base for Lancaster?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I thought it was him in right field, but I could be wrong.
But no, I can't remember that. He was playing right field?
I'm 2 for 2 today, Tom.
You are. You're good.
Here's the 2-2 pitch to Pagano. Chopped slowly and foul down the third base side. Well, it's 1-2, actually, on Joe Pagano. That was a great game. Lancaster and Fairport, a 1-0 decision.
Right here.
Yeah. No. That was
I'm sorry. They played the game here, which was the game against the sectional final game.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. But that game was at Grand Island.
No, that the regionals was against Fairport, was at Grand Island. You're correct. But they played, if you remember, the championship game against Will North here.
Yes.
The sectional championships against Will North.
You are correct. So the north side is retired in 1-2-3 order here in the top half of the 5th inning. And after 4.5, it's the south 6, the north nothing. You're watching AAABA baseball on Western New York Athletics.
New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
Bottom half of the 5th inning, and Vinny Stutz has come on to pitch for the north side. Max Schmarter, who started that 5-run 4th inning with a base hit, will lead off here in the bottom of the 5th. It's 6-0 the south, and Vinny Stutz has come on to pitch for the north side. The right-hander winds it up and fires up high for a ball, 1-0. Stutz fires. Up high, ball 2, 2-0.
You can see that just that pitch just up a little bit. You're not going to get that one out here today.
The pitch. There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
You definitely got to get lower in the zone today. He's proven that. Been very consistent with it, too.
Here's the 2-1 pitch to Schmarter. High fly ball. The right fielder turns around, and it's over his head. Hops up against the fence. Schmarter hits second. He's headed for third. Schmarter dives, and he's in there safely with a 3-base hit. And there's a runner on third with nobody out for the South in the bottom half of the 5th inning. What a day for Schmarter. Called out on strikes in the first. Got a base hit in the 4th and a triple here in the 5th. Jack Duffick is the batter. He's 2 for 2 on the day. I'm not sure who's out in right field. Vinny Stutz started that there, but he's now pitching, and he's given up a triple to the first batter he's faced. Here's Duffick. Takes the ball low and inside, 1-0.
We've done a lot of games. When's the last time did we see in 2 innings triples?
No, I don't remember. I don't know if that's happened. The pitch. High foul fly out of foul ball out of play down the right side. Count evens at 1-1 on Jack Duffick.
And we're only in the fifth inning, right?
Yeah. The pitch. That's in there for a strike. 1-2 on Duffick. The pitch. He fought that one off and fouled it down the right side. Good job to foul that one off. Speaking of triples, have you seen this kid for the Cincinnati Reds, Dela Cruz?
Yes.
He is spectacular. He is so much fun to watch. Can do it all. Here's the pitch to Duffick. A ball, 2-2. I mean, he stole second, third, and home plate yesterday.
It was I forgot it was it was a major league record, wasn't it? It was a major league record for 3 stolen bases in an inning.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's a ball. Count evens at 2-2. That could actually be a 3-2. On Jack Duffick, trying to get his 3rd hit of the day. Stutz stretches and pitches. And there's a base hit up the middle into center field. And Duffick is 3 for 3 on the day. Schmarter scores to make it a 7-0 game, and that'll bring up Owen Silliman to the plate. Silliman was called out on strikes in the 2nd and hammered a 3-run home run in the 4th inning. Silliman, right-handed batter, will face Vinny Stutz. Stutz out of the stretch, the pitch. High foul fly down the right side and out of play. 0-1 on Silliman. I believe that was a 1-2 pitch that Silliman hit for the home run. He was behind in that count. Came back and hit it out of the park. The pitch. In there for a strike on the inside corner. 0-2. Once again, he's behind in the count.
And he didn't like that one. Did you see kind of the tilt of the head right there? Like, what are you doing to me?
The pitch. Just missed. Count goes to 1-2. Duffick on at first. He's got 3 hits on the day. Scored 2 runs. The pitch to Silliman. Up high and a little outside, and it's a 2-2 count on the former Iroquois standout now at the University of Albany. Stutz, and now timeout is called, and Silliman steps out of the batter's box. The pitch. And he beautifully done. He smacks one into right field as the runner broke. The second baseman went toward the second base bag to cover. And Silliman just poked one into right field for a base hit. And the runner's at first and second with nobody out. And Blaze Colbert is the batter. Go ahead.
So, Stu, he wasn't going. He was bluffing going is what he did. But because of what he did, Joey Haynes went over to cover, right, the second baseman, and you saw Silliman just get the bat on the ball to that open area to make that happen. That's an incredible piece of hitting, and he's got to thank his teammate Jack Duffick for that.
Well played by both. Colbert, the batter, he takes a ball. He drew a walk and doubled and scored in the fourth. First and second, nobody out. The pitch. High fly ball, well hit into left field, but the left fielder is there. And Pagano makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Colbert flies out to Pagano. And the runners remain at first and second. And John Watson, the left fielder, will get his first at bat. Taking over for Andrew Hearn. Hearn bounced out the second baseman to the first baseman and drove in a run. And also was retired by the shortstop. So one out, first and second, one run in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the pitch. Down low for a ball, 1-0 on John Watson, his first at bat. The pitch. High pop up, foul off to the right, not a play. Are these teams chosen by the coaches?
Yeah, I think your coach of that team has to nominate you for the. And each team has about 4 or 5 players on them that represents,
the team that
team,
sponsors the pitch. Chopped foul down the third baseline. Count goes to 1-2.
But the North team has got a little bit more because of the fact of they have less teams to choose
I
from.
gotcha.
Is what
Okay.
it was.
John Watson facing Vinny Stutz. First and second with one away here in the bottom of the fifth. Breaking ball up high. Derek Onivello goes up and grabs that one, and the count evens up at 2-2. Watson's first at bat. Runners at first and second with one out and one run in here in the bottom of the fifth. The pitch. Up high. Ball 3-2. Watson, right-handed batter. Stutz stretches, checks the runners, and pitches. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He struck him out. And there are 2 away. And the batter now is second baseman Alex
44,
Webster.
Alex Webster.
Webster bounced out the first baseman to the pitcher and got a base hit and drove in a run in that 4th inning. So Webster's 1 for 2 on the day.
And he had a triple.
Yes, yeah. Duffick on at second, Silliman on at first. Here's the pitch to Webster. Swing and a miss, strike 1, 0-1. The pitch. Outside, ball 1-1 on Alex Webster. On that triple, he showed off his speed. Smacked the ball into the right field corner and raced around the bases. Foul, back out of play. Count goes to 1-2. You heard that one rattle off the stands. First 3 batters in this inning all got base hits, and since then, Stutz has retired the last 2. Here's the pitch to Webster. Called strike 3, struck him out, and the inning is over. But they had a run, 1 run, 3 hits, 2 left on base after 5 complete. It is the South 7, the North nothing. You're watching AAABA baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Your live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Leading off the top of the sixth.
Top half of the sixth inning.
It's number 7, the shortstop, Christian Pagano.
Christian Pagano, the shortstop, will lead off for the North team here in the top half of the sixth inning. It's 7-0 South.
My question is, who bats for one?
And Mike Heilig is in his second inning of work here. Pagano bounced out to short and got a base hit, so he's 1 for 2 on the day. And there's a ball inside, and it bounces away from catcher Marty Sharmer.
Pagano, a former Depew graduate. He's actually playing at Fredonia, is where he plays his baseball right now.
Pitches a ball, 2-0. The pitch. On the outside corner for a strike, 2-1. Beautiful campus at Fredonia. I loved it when the Buffalo Bills had training camp out there. It was great. The pitch. Down low, ball 3, 3-1. And I know they've been at St. John Fisher for more than 20 years now, but it was a lot.
I was just going to say, how long was that still?
Well, I knew that was coming. I deserved that, I suppose. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Oh, we called that one a strike. It's 3-2 on Christian Pagano. Well, when I came to Buffalo in 1985, the Bills trained there for a long time. How's that?
Fair enough.
Outside, ball 4, he checks his swing, and Pagano starts the inning with a base on balls. Now, before that, at one point, when I was a real young pup, I met O.J. Simpson when the Bills trained at Niagara University. That goes back a long ways. And this batter is Nick Past. Okay. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. So Past, who started the game behind the plate and is now somehow in a different spot on the batting order. Oh, we went in for Rumley, that's why. That's a pitch outside.
You have Annabella here.
Yes, you are correct. Here's the pitch. Ooh, high and tight for a ball. 2-1. All-Star game, lots of changes, and I know this scoreboard. No one will be able to read this scorecard. It's getting messy quickly. The pitch, bouncing ball into right field. That's a base hit. Connor Houck picks it up. The runner's going to go to third. The long throw is not in time. In fact, it gets away, and the run will not score. Good job backing up by the pitcher, Mike Heilig, to prevent that run from scoring. But there are runners at second, and third with nobody out.
Brian Norson.
And the batter now is Brian Norson, the first baseman, with an opportunity to get North on the scoreboard.
You miss a pitch right here, and this is someone who can easily put one over the wall.
Well, here's the opportunity for North to get back into this one. They're down 7. Norson 1 for 2, swings and misses, strike 1, 0-1. Gano walked, passed with the base hit. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. Count evens up at 1-1. The stretch by Heilig and the pitch. Chopped slowly and foul down the third baseline. Count goes to 1-2. Seen some outstanding defensive plays in this game, as you would expect in an all-star game, and some big hits. Only one home run so far by Owen Silliman. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Norson. High pop-up. Shortstop going out. Left fielder coming in. The shortstop will make the catch. James Simon Selly, and there's one away. And the batter now
From the LDCA
is the
number
pitcher,
3,
Vinny Stutz, who started the game in right field. He's been called out on strikes and was hit by a pitch. So runners at second and third, one away. And Stutz with the opportunity to get his team on the scoreboard. Heilig fires. Little outside for a ball, 1-0.
And help himself, right? Because he is the pitcher right now of record out there.
The pitch. High fly ball. That'll drop in for a base hit. And one run scores. Here comes the second run. He will score. It's a 2-run single for Vinny Stutz. And now the North is on the board. They trail 7-2. Here in the top half of the 6th inning. 2 runs batted in for Vinny Stutz. And Tyler Curl, who bounced out the shortstop to the second baseman, got a base hit, is 1 for 2 on the day. Stutz on at first, and there's a check swing and a foul ball down the left side, so the count's 0-1.
I think we're going to see a big pitcher come into the game next, as we're going to see Connor Desiderio, I think, come out. Former, if you remember, Maryville player. Been huge for ECC. Just been unbelievable for them to be able to be one of the top pitchers to help lead ECC this past couple years.
Foul out of play, 0-2. That's another great local baseball program, N-Trip, ECC, and as I mentioned, great rivalry. You and I did a doubleheader that one day, and those two teams really get after each other.
Yeah.
Those are called strike 3, and that's the second out of the inning.
But it looks like he's actually at Hilbert now, is where he's gonna finish things out.
Joey Haynes is the batter. Well, you'll get a bird's eye view since your son Luke will be at Hilbert, playing on the offensive line.
Nope.
The defensive line.
Yeah, he's gonna play nose.
Really? They're not going to use him on the offensive line?
Well, Luke's been known more for what he's done defensively, just the way he can command a double and a triple team in that middle, you know.
Okay, because I remember some of the highlights that I believe you showed me after one game, and it was like, wow, pitches ball, and it's 2-0. I remember him handling things on the offensive line and putting some big-time players on their backsides.
Yep.
Here's the ball 2 pitch to Haynes. Foul off to the right. Count goes to 2-1. What an exciting time. Get a chance to play football in college. Luke is one of those kids, from what I can see, he doesn't show how excited he is oftentimes. That's what I would say. And you would obviously.
Yep, you are very true. It is tough to get emotions out of him sometimes.
Oh, bouncing ball into right field past the first baseman, Duffick, and Stutz will head to third on the base hit there by Haynes, just underneath the glove of Duffick, who made
It's
a
actually
guy.
not Duffick, it's Schmarter now.
Third baseman number 25,
Thank you.
Mason Cisco.
So Stutz goes to third. Haynes gets a hit. Mason Cisco is the batter. Walked, stole a base, and struck out swinging. So it's Max Schmarter at first base. Thank you for telling me that. We got a runner coming in.
Pinch runner at first base for T North, number 7, Christian Pagano.
Christian Pagano, who has been all over the field. Literally. And here comes the pitch to Cisco. Foul out of play, 0-1. Runners at first and third with 2 down. 2 runs in the inning for North. They trail 7-2, but a base hit here will obviously tighten things up a little bit here. Big hit here, and it's a really close game. The pitch. Foul out of play, 0-2. Cisco not getting cheated out of his cuts.
there's been many kids been cheated out of their cuts. I mean, there's been 15 hits already in this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. Better day for the hitters than the pitchers. The 2-strike pitch to Cisco. Rip foul down the left field line. And the count holds at 0-2. Heilig trying to get out of the inning without any further damage. Runners at first and third, 2 down, 2 runs in. There goes a runner from first. The pitch is outside. Throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base for Joey Haynes. And now there's runners at second and third with 2 away. Haynes at second.
Haynes got pinch run for, remember?
Oh, it's Pagano. Yes, you're right. The pitch outside. 2-2. Pagano on there at second base. So Pagano gets the credit for the stolen base. 2-2 to Cisco. The pitch up high. Ball 3, 3-2. So Heilig has allowed 2 runs in a big time jam here. Here's the pitch. Bouncing ball hits the mound, gloved by the shortstop. The throw to first in time as the inning is over. James Simon Selly to Schmarter over at first, and Heilig limits the damage to just 2 runs. After 5.5, it's the South 7, the North 2, and you're watching AAABA baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Well, as Tom had mentioned, Connor Desiderio is on to pitch for the North as the North trails 7-2 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 10, the extra hitter, David Belcito.
David Del Cito is the batter. This is his first at bat. Taking over for Liam McCarty. The pitch is in there for a strike. Desiderio now at Hilbert. And Desiderio's first at bat. McCarty bounced out to the shortstop and walked in this game. Here's the pitch from the left-handed Desiderio. Bounce to the shortstop. Glove. The throw to first is in time. Christian Pagano to Tyler Curl. And there's one away.
Fielder, number 10, Josh Eagle.
Josh Eagle is the batter. This is his first at bat. He replaced Connor Houck. And Houck was 2 for 2 with a stolen base. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball and a beauty for a called strike. 0-1.
You know you got that pitch on, especially when you throw it for a first pitch strike like that.
The pitch. Foul out of play off to the right. 0-2. Nothing in 2 on Josh Eagle. The pitch. Little inside for a ball. 1-2.
Josh Eagle has been St. Joe's Huge player for St. Joe's. He's going to be off to RIT is where he's going to go too.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, struck him out. That's a great school, RIT. I know that I grew up there, so.
The shortstop, number 7.
I know. I remember pronouncing a couple of those towns over there in Old Rochester wrong.
Back to the top of the order for James Simon Selly. RIT, though, really is a very good school. The pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Simon Selly bounced to third, flew out to the right fielder, flew out to the left fielder, 0 for 3 on the day. Desiderio winds and fires. High fly ball, foul on out of play, off to the right, 0-2. Well, the North got 2 in the top half of the inning, and they are looking for a shutdown inning here in the bottom of the 6th, and Desiderio just might give it to him, but that's called a ball, and the count goes to 1-2. The big left-hander out of Maryvale High School. The pitch. High fly ball to center field. The center fielder is there. And if that's Quinn Mahoney, and I believe it still is, he makes the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. After 6 complete, the South 7, the North 2. You're watching AAABA baseball on Western New York Athletics.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Top half of the 7th inning. Sean Duffy on to pitch for the South team. David Balsito behind the plate. Quinn Mahoney will lead off. He's scheduled to lead off. And Derek Onivello and then Joe Pagano, the first 3 batters scheduled to face Sean Duffy.
And Quinn Mahoney, he was a part of that City Honors team, if you remember, that made it to the sectional finals. That was a great team just a couple years ago. And he was one of the standouts on that team out in center field, had a great year, and really vaulted him into going over to Brockport.
Mahoney bats left-handed. Duffy winds it up and fires. And he lines one foul down the left side, 0-1. Great to see some players come out of the city of Buffalo.
Yep. And Xavier Mann, his teammate's another one that's coming out of City Honors right now that's going to go to Lenore Rhine is where he's going to play his ball. Division II baseball is what he's going to be playing.
It's a called strike, 0-2. Is Lenore Rhine, is that in Wisconsin?
No, it's down in, I want to say it's the Carolinas or Georgia is where it is.
1-2.
Huh? North Carolina?
North.
Yeah.
Francis Beck, our producer, filling us both in on that one. I don't know why I thought Wisconsin. Well, now I'm 2 for 3 on the day. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Duffy strikes out Mahoney to start the 7th, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 28.
I'll tell you, we should see the gun go up right now because Coach Klingersmith has got this player right here as Sean Duffy has entered. He's a Star Point graduate, but he's now going to be an N-Trip player.
Derek Onivello is the batter. Pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. So, who had a better year recruiting, ECC or N-Trip?
It's hard to tell because, I mean, there'll be some recruiting still done now.
There's a pitch for a strike. It's 0-2.
And listen, I'll tell you what happened with even my son. I don't know if you knew the story, but Jordan had gone and decided to go to Eastern Connecticut, which is one of the top Division IIIs in the country. They won a national championship 2 years ago. They've been there, but he went out there and just 6 hours away from home was too much for him. He didn't want to go back, and last minute, when the middle semester was going to start, we called ECC, and that's where he decided to go, and that's exactly where he was going to pitch. And then COVID hit, and he never got a chance to really do it.
The pitch. Foul. The count holds 2-2 on Derek Onovello. Another reason to hate COVID and how
I was down in Florida with him. They were on the Florida trip when they canceled the baseball. He pitched his game, and 2 days later, COVID hit, and the season was canceled.
Terrible. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He struck him out. COVID robs so many young people of so many things. Terrible. And so many people of their lives. Joe Pagano is the batter now with 2 outs and nobody on. Pagano flew out to the right fielder and struck out swinging. Here's Sean Duffy's pitch. It's in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Bouncing ball toward third, past the third baseman, into left field for a base hit. Was that Silliman over at third? No. Was that still Blaze Colbert?
I think it's Colbert, yep.
And base hit. He tried to get the glove down. He got the glove down, but the ball went under it for a base hit. And now it's Christian Pagano, the shortstop, is the batter. And Pagano is 1 for 2 with the walk and a run scored here as we're in the top of the 7th. The pitch. Bouncing ball towards short. Glove, throw to second in time. Simon Selly to Webster. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit, and 1 man left on base after 6.5. It's the South 7, the North 2. You're watching AAABA baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Jake Hollins leads off, and he will face Jake Jones, the new pitcher for the North. The South leads this one 7-2 as we start the bottom of the 7th. Hollins bats left-handed. The pitch. Bouncing ball rolled right to the first baseman. Schmarter picks it up, steps on the bag, and there's one away. Excuse me, that was Tyler
First
Curl.
baseman number 9.
I had the wrong first baseman.
Smarter.
Now here's Max Schmarter, the batter. I must have looked here, looked there, thought there instead of here. So one away. Schmarter is the batter. He'll face Jake Jones. The pitch. Low, ball 1-0. Schmarter was called out on strikes. Got a base hit and scored in the 4th on the Silliman home run. Got a base hit and scored in the 5th. And a couple of hits and a couple of runs scored. Takes a ball there, and it's 2-0.
Jake Jones, another player who's at end trip.
Jones works out of the stretch. The pitch. Foul out of play, off to the right. Now, where did Jake play high school?
Avon.
Avon, okay.
And Max currently is going to Tusculum.
Yeah, where is that? I never heard of that one.
I want to say Tennessee.
Okay. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball stays up high and outside. It's 3-1. That's a school that I had not heard of. The pitch. Swung on and foul back onto the screen. Nothing. And the count goes to 3-2. The count is full.
It's actually in it is Tennessee, and it's actually Tusculum, Tennessee.
Very cool. I always like it when I can hear of new schools or new places that I don't remember hearing about before. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He struck him out. And there are 2 away here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And Jack Duffick is the batter. Jack. Base hit and scored in the 2nd. Got a base hit and scored in the 4th. And got a base hit and did not score in the 5th. But he's 3 for 3 with 2 run scored. Jake Jones fires. Curveball and a beauty for a strike. 0-1 to Jack Duffick. This is the AAABA All-Star game. Hope you enjoyed the game. Jones pitches. A little bit low for a ball. 1-1 coming to you from the Doug Smith press box. The late, great Doug Smith, who worked at Channel 4 for many years. Great baseball fan. Would run into Doug either here covering high school games or at Bison games at what is now Salem Field. Pitches outside for a ball. 2-1. And if I remember correctly, Doug did theater reviews too. He was an interesting character. And missed by all in Western New York. Here's the pitch. High pop-up, shallow right field. Second baseman going out, right fielder coming in, and the right fielder, Vinny Stutz, back in right field, puts it away. So after 7 completed is the South 7, the North 2, and you're watching AAABA All-Star Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Nick Past leads off for the North in the top half of the 8th inning. North trailing 7-2. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Sean Duffy on the mound for the South, and that pitch is fouled out of play.
Still Duffy.
So it's 0-2. Duffy in his second inning of work. Pitch to Past is a ball. And it's 1-2. Stu Boyer and Tom Prince bringing you the AAABA All-Star Game. Francis Beck is our producer. The pitch up high, 2-2 on Past. Norson and Stutz are the scheduled batters to follow. Norson is out on deck. Sean Duffy winds it up and fires. Just missed. The outside corner is 3 balls and 2 strikes on Past. Nick Past started the game behind the plate. The pitch from Duffy. All 4, he walked him. And the North squad gets a base runner to start the top of the 8th.
The first baseman,
Brian Norson, the first baseman, got a base hit in the first. Popped out to third, lined out to third, and then popped out to shortstop. So he's 1 for 3 on the day. Right-handed batter. Past gets his lead from first. The pitch. High pop-up on the infield. First baseman is there and makes the catch. Duffick puts it away for the first out of the inning. Duffick kind of turning around and maybe had to fight the sun a little bit to make that catch.
It's number 3.
You realize that was Duffick.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Because Smarter was just in there, if you remember.
Oh, well, I got lucky because it didn't change it. See,
Oh,
I put an arrow there. Stutz is the batter. The pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Plus, it couldn't be Smarter. The catcher was right-handed, and that guy's left-handed, which is an observation after the fact. So I got lucky. Rather be lucky than good sometimes. Pitch is high and tight for a ball, 2-0. On Stutz, called out on strikes in the first, hit by a pitch in the 4th, and got a base hit and 2 runs batted in. Back in the 6th inning. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1, 2-1. And, you know, for all the Western New York baseball fans, most of these young men will play in college in an area that's not necessarily too far to travel if you want to go see them play. The ball's fouled out of play. If you follow baseball in the area, maybe you saw some of these young men play in high school or in the AAABA, and now if you want, in the college season, you'll have a chance to see a number of these same young men play. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Bouncing ball towards second, bobbled. Picked up to second for 1, back to first in time for the double play. Webster to Simon Selly to Duffick, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. After 7.5, it's the South 7, the North 2. You are watching the AAABA All-Star Baseball Game on Western New York Athletic.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Nolan Evans, the new pitcher for the North.
For the Buffalo Longhorns, it's number
And
33.
Owen Silliman is the
Owen
leadoff
Silliman.
batter. Silliman with 2 hits on the day, a 3-run home run and a single. Want to give a shout out to Dean Adams doing a great job on PA, and thank whoever you want that Dean is okay. He was in a bad car accident the other day. Car was totaled. Fortunately, Dean is here and in one piece and doing quite well, and we're very glad to see him. So if you wish to thank whatever deity, go ahead. But as I said, we're just grateful that Dean is here. Curveball and a beauty for a strike. And it's count evens at 1-1. We see Dean at all kinds of games during the high school season and college. And now we see him here. And we're glad to see him, especially today. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Chopped toward third. Gloved by the third baseman. Cisco, the throw to first is just in time. Silliman runs well, but he couldn't beat that one out. Mason Cisco gunned to throw over there. And there's one away.
I gotta tell you, he's got some wheels. He got down there quick. There's no doubt about that.
Hey, I mean, that was really, really close. I thought for a minute they might call him safe. And batter now is third baseman Connor Hauk, who moved over to third. The pitch. Inside and tight for a ball, 1-0.
Nolan Evans, he's a graduate of Williamsville East, and he's currently at ECC.
So as you can tell, ECC and NCCC players dot the landscape. Bounce back to the pitcher. Evans gloves, throws to first in time, and Hauk is retired 1-3, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 1, John Watson.
And now John Watson, the left fielder, is the batter. 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the 8th. The South leading this game 7-2. Watson struck out swinging in his only at-bat. Here's the pitch from Evans. Breaking ball and a beauty. Curveball on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1.
I mean, that curveball's taking literally a left-hand turn is what it's doing. You see it? Literally, when it hits the brown that supposed to be like what dirt is, it just starts turning.
The pitch from Evans. High pop-up on the infield. Shortstop Christian Pagano puts the glove up and makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. After 8 complete, the South 7, the North 2. And you are watching AAABA baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Tyler Curl.
Top half of the ninth inning, Tyler Curl leads off here for the North squad. Left-handed batter. And the pitch is a ball, 1-0. Blaze Colbert on the pitch for the South side. Left-handed batter. Here's the pitch from Colbert. In there for a strike, and the count evens at 1-1 on Tyler Curl. 1 for 3 on the day. The pitch. High foul fly down the left side and out of play. Count goes to 1-2.
That just missed our camera.
We're very glad it did. I'm amazed that you're so fast you can get there and get back here as quickly as you do. More of your amazing talents. High foul fly off to the left, and the count holds at 1-2.
Nobody's in that pool now. When I ran down there, I saw that. So whenever goes over there, I didn't get to hit anybody at least.
That's the first time I've seen that pool open in forever.
Years, yeah. Which is
a
great to
thing.
see. Yeah.
Here's the 1-2 pitch to Curl. Outside for a ball, 2-2. We're in the ninth. The South leads the North 7-2. The pitch. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Outside, ball 4, he walked him. One of the fun things that I learned from doing the high school games, Tom, that you and I have done is that there's so many kids who can actually pitch. Like if you watch some of these games, kids are coming from all over the field to pitch, and I just think it's great to see that so many take advantage of that opportunity. Joey Haynes is the batter.
Well, if you think about it, too, at some of these smaller schools, you don't have a choice.
Right.
Right? It's usually your better player is also the one that can get out and pitch.
Right. High fly ball into right field, and a diving stop, but the right fielder can't come up with it, and the runners will be at second and third. He made a diving effort, but the ball hit the glove as he hit the turf, and it got past him, and the runners at second and third, with nobody out here in the top half of the ninth inning.
I think Haynes has got a little bit of a hamstring issue.
Oh, it looks like he's coming out of it.
No, he waved him off. He said no, but when you saw him run, you see the little limp? See it?
Yeah.
He's got that little bit of limp. It's got to be some sort of hamstring. You heard it last night?
Mason Cisco is the batter. Nobody out. Runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. Up high for a ball, 1-0. South with that 5-run lead, 7-2 here in the top half of the ninth inning. Blaze Colbert stretches and pitches. That's in there for a strike. Count evens up at 1-1. Curl started the inning with a walk, and Haynes got a double, so second and third, nobody out. Here's the stretch by Colbert in the pitch outside for a ball and low, and it's 2-1. Nice stop there by Liam McCarty at catcher. Cisco with a walk and a stolen base, a swinging strikeout, and he bounced out to the shortstop. The pitch. High foul fly out of play, off to the left side. And the count's all even at 2-2.
That may have been pool bound.
I like that, pool bound. Very nice. Colbert winds it up and fires. High foul fly off to the left. Another one pool bound, perhaps.
I don't know. That was a little bit closer on our side over here.
Oh,
If we heard a splash from here, that'd be impressive.
that'd be a cannonball,
Yeah, that
not a
would be.
baseball. 2-2 on Mason Cisco, the third baseman for the North squad. The pitch. High fly ball into center field. Center fielder is there, makes the catch for the out. The runner from third will score to make it a 7-3 game, and it's a sac fly for Mason Cisco. So Tyler Curl scores, and it's 7-3.
And I think we're going to get a pinch runner now, or no, he's throwing more equipment back.
And so Joey Haynes, he peeled off an elbow pad, and then what? And Haynes stays at second base, and Quinn Mahoney is the batter. Quinn's 0 for 3 on the day. Bounced to short, bounced to second, struck out swinging. Blaze Colbert touched up for 1 run so far here in the top of the 9th. The pitch. High and away. Nice stop by McCarty. And it's ball 1, 1-0. Colbert at Deauville now, out of Lancaster. The pitch. Swing and a foul back onto the backstop, and the count evens at 1-1. And we've got an arm headed down toward the bullpen. It's number 53 or 33 from the North team.
That must mean I think we're going to play the bottom of the 9th is what we're going to play.
Breaking ball for a strike on the outside corner, and the count goes to 1-2 on Quinn Mahoney. The stretch and the pitch. Bouncing ball towards second. Gloved by the second baseman. The throw to first. In time for the out. Webster to Duffick. And there are 2 away as Haynes goes to third.
The catcher, number 28, Derek Onovello.
Derek Onovello is the batter. Struck out swinging his only time up so far. Haynes on at third with 2 down and a run in the top half of the 9th inning. Blaze Colbert winds it up and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1.
Anavello's off. So Anavello's going to be playing here. It's going to be with Deauville is where he's going to be playing. He's graduated now from St. Joe's. Was a part of our senior all-star game, too, that we just had.
Pitch is inside. Gets away from the catcher, but not far enough for anyone to advance. There's the 1-1 pitch to Onovello. Up high, ball 2, 2-1. I'd say it was an outstanding season for Western New York high school baseball. Depew, of course, bringing home a New York State championship. Pitch is down low. Nice stop by McCarty. And it's a 3-1 count. A perfect game by Robert Leach. A state championship. That's pretty good. Up high, ball 4. He walked him. And some of the games, Tom,
saying it's 3-2.
Ball 3. Oh, all right, 3-2. Thank you. And some of the games like that Lancaster Fairport game that you and I did, what a baseball game that was. Just tremendous. There's ball 4. He walked him. And there are runners at first and third with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Joe
Pagano is the batter. Flew out to right field, struck out swinging, and got a base hit. So he's 1 for 3 on the day. Runners at first and third with 2 down and a run in the top of the 9th. It's 7-3. The South leading the North.
You know what amazed me most about that perfect game that Robert Leach threw?
That you were the only one who realized it was a perfect game.
No, no, not that. It was the first perfect game in Orchard Park history.
Really?
That's
the
what
first
blew
one?
my mind. That's
No
what blew
kidding.
my mind. Yes.
All the talent that's going
Yeah, that's
through there?
no, that's the first one ever.
Wow, I didn't know that, or you probably told me that, but that is
No.
amazing. The pitch, breaking ball up high, nice stop by McCarty, and it's 1-1 on Pagano. I would have never guessed that. The 1-1 pitch, up a little high, 2-1. Blaze Colbert trying to work out of a jam here in the ninth. A curveball and it drops in there for a strike. Beautiful pitch there, and the count evens up at 2-2.
That really was. That really dropped there, too.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Pagano. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And the top of the ninth comes to a close. They get a run, and they leave 2 on. And after 8.5, we're going to be back with the bottom of the ninth. Right now, it's the South leading the North 7-3.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@WNYathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Bottom half of the ninth inning. We'll play this bottom half of the ninth inning because it's an all-star game. Andrew Hearn leads off for the South. He'll face Tyler Pullman. The right-hander winds it up and fires, and the pitch is off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Pullman is yet to commit. He's an Orchard Park player. The pitch. Inside, ball 1-0, or 2-0, excuse me.
Pullman, Orchard Park graduate now. He's off to SUNY Brockport is where he is.
Thank you. The sheet said uncommitted. Thank you. Foul down the left side. Left fielder racing over in foul territory and makes the catch. That's still Joe Pagano out there.
I think so, yeah.
And one away. Nice catch by Pagano. And Pullman gets the first batter out. The batter now.
From the KC Curve, number 10, David Belcito.
David Belcito. Pullman fires. Breaking ball and a beauty for a strike. 0-1.
A great stat with Tyler Pullman is he actually played in the championship game at Cooperstown.
No kidding. And there's a fly out to right field. Stutz puts it away. 2 up and 2 down here for Tyler Pullman.
And there's only been 2 teams to ever do that.
Josh Eagle.
Well,
here locally.
The Little League teams, you mean?
Yes. 12. This is 12U.
Wow. Good for Tyler Pullman. Pitch to Eagles in there for a strike, 0-1. Josh Eagle facing Tyler Pullman. Pullman winds it up and fires. High fly ball, shallow right field, coming in, making the catch is Stutz, and that will do it. The South wins the All-Star game by a final score of 7-3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And we want to thank all of you for watching as the players come out to shake hands. And we're going to wrap it up here. I want to thank Tom Prince, our great color man, Francis Beck, our great producer. My name is Stu Boyer. Once again, the final score in the AAABA All-Star Game, the South 7, the North 3. Thank you for watching, and have a good night, everybody.